Heartache. The major organized crime and anti-corruption agency MOCA says it has charged 2 of the 3 individuals arrested in Friday morning's targeted operation in Montego Bay and Portmore. The charges are in relation to a $17 million fraud investigation at the Human Employment and Resources Training National Services Training Agency Trust, HART NSTA. According to MOCA, Simone Ellis, a former HART NSTA Trust employee of Gregory Park Portmore address, and Kevina Atkins, another former employee and a resident of Salt Springs, St. James, were both arrested and charged following the planned operation. Ellis was charged with larceny as a servant, possession of criminal property, and conspiracy, while Atkins was charged with receiving stolen property, possession of criminal property, and conspiracy to defraud. Both are to appear before the St. James Parish Court on Wednesday, December 4, 2024. The third person, said to be a family member of one of those charged, was taken into custody but not charged up to press time. According to MOCA's Director of Communications, Major Bassett Jarrett, the operation was the result of the diligence and painstaking work of the agency's investigators and demonstrate MOCA's commitment to combating fraud and other financial crimes. Jarrett said about 5 a.m. on Friday, MOCA teams, backed by members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, swarmed the 2 properties in search of a number of people suspected to be involved in the fraud under investigation. According to Jarrett, 1 suspect was found and held at the Portmore location, and the other 2 at their home in Montego Bay. He said a search of their respective premises turned up a number of evidential items, which were subsequently seized. In the meantime, the leadership of the HART NSTA Trust was quick to point out that it had initiated the investigation at the entity. In a mid-morning media release on Friday, the HART NSTA Trust said it called in MOCA based on an abnormality detected as a result of its robust internal system of governance during the 2018 to 2019 fiscal year. The current leadership of HART NSTA is aware of the ongoing investigation and remains cooperative with NEPA and remains committed to acting responsibly to ensure the investigation is not compromised. It is important to note that no current employees on the investigation or was taken into custody, stated the entity. We further advise that the Trust has a robust government structure and strong leadership that allows us to do necessary checks and audits and uses this process to advise and invite any relevant agencies to assist in investigations. The leadership of the entity said it remains committed to upholding the high standards of integrity, transparency, and accountability in all aspects of its operations. Police list several persons of interest. The police have listed several persons of interest. The Kingston West Police have listed several individuals as persons of interest in the division. The police said these individuals may be able to assist them with their ongoing investigations into various incidents and are urging them to report to the Denham Town Criminal Investigations Branch no later than 6 p.m. on Saturday, November 30. They are identified as Tia Brown from Denham Town, Tafari Gale, otherwise known as Tyson from Charles Street, Ryan McFarlane, otherwise known as Engine from Denham Town, Nico Walker, otherwise known as Bob from Top Jungle, Jerome Graves, otherwise known as Buddy, from Arnett Gardens, Demario Davis, otherwise known as Chin from Arnett Gardens, a man known only as Bad Jovi from Top Jungle, and a man known only as Twin Man from Hopeful Village. Anyone with information as to their whereabouts is asked to call the police emergency at 119, Crime Stop at 311, Denham Town CIB at 876-948-6443, Senior Superintendent of Police Michael Phillips at 876-285-1964, or the nearest police station. Naranda Backside Company offers land space to establish transportation center in Discovery Bay. An arrangement has been made with Naranda Backside Company to provide land that will facilitate the establishment of a transportation center in Discovery Bay, St. Anne. Yesterday afternoon, Transport Minister Darrell Vaz met with upset taxi operators to discuss their concerns, among them lack of proper parking facility. The operators had staged a demonstration between Monday and Wednesday to highlight the issue. The minister, along with the traffic police and representatives from the Transport Authority and St. Anne's Municipal Corporation, met with the operators. Voss said the land will be prepared next week. He said in the meantime, the police are allowing operators to use a temporary location. Voss said the municipal corporation would collaborate with Naranda in converting the land space into a permanent transport center.
We have gotten permission from Naranda to utilize a piece of land to be able to house where the taxis will load and drop off from. And we are hoping to get that done early next week. In the meantime, the police have facilitated an area for them to utilize so that there is no issue in relation to the loading and unloading there. Stoplights are going to be erected. The contract has already been issued and work should start next week. One thing is for sure, as I indicated to them, if they are going to be asked to comply with the new arrangements, then it will be zero tolerance for any of the taxi operators legal that go and move in areas that are not designated, and then of course most importantly illegal operators. Zero tolerance. ACP Mackenzie has also committed to put more resources and traffic police at the Discovery Bay police station. Most importantly, the municipal corporation is to finalize a plan to send to Naranda, and at that point Naranda will hand over the land to the municipal corporation. So that will be a permanent solution. At that point we'll be able to put bus sheds and shelter and sanitary convenience, but that will only happen after the plan has been approved by Naranda and the land handed over. So we have a comprehensive short-term and long-term plan, and I think that the taxi operators in Discovery Bay were very happy at the outcome.
Rejuvenation of St. Anne waterfront among 4 major development plans for the parish. The rejuvenation of the St. Anne waterfront is among 4 major development plans for the parish. Custos of St. Anne Joseph Essot says the short to medium-term project are real and achievable. He explained that many plans have been prepared for the project, which will make St. Anne one of the most envied. Mr. Essot said the plans for the waterfront include a revamped marina. Meanwhile, he indicates that other projects involving upgrading of the Ocherous Market and the Parish's road network.
One of the plans involves a rejuvenation of the waterfront that has so much meaning and respect for all our vital fishermen, other treasured parishioners, and of course, regional and international visitors. The upgrade will include a revamped marina for yachts and small boats, among other features. Another project will see Ocherous and Reynolds ports expanded to accommodate a total of 6 ships, thus increasing visitor traffic and by extension a much needed boost to the economic growth for all of the parish. The third one calls for the revitalization of the Ocherous food market to showcase our agricultural and Jamaican products displayed in our vibrant and colorful way of life that many so easily miss in their travels, opening this sector to a larger opportunity within our visitor experience. The fourth project, and everything would fall apart without it, is aimed at improving the road network to provide more comfort and safety for motorists and create greater efficiencies in the transportation of people and goods.
Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.